What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Auto Auction Rebuilds. We are back at Copart here in Oklahoma City. This is the infamous repo lot. We're going to take a look around, see what they got, see how many cars are sitting out here, because it looks like repossessions are still going through the roof. So if you don't believe me, just take a look around, guys. These cars are stacked 3 deep, pretty much as far as you can see. It's not just over here, though. We have another section all the way over there and another one back there as well. Take a look, guys. This is the next row over. It's just about as far as you can see, man. Like I said, it's not just over here. Once you get past this row, there's a whole nother selection over there by the fence. And most of these are repos. Some of them wrecked, some of them not. We're gonna take a look and see what this selection looks like today, because I have not been here in about a month. I can't believe it's the longest I've ever gone without doing Copart videos. So we're gonna take a look around and see what this current inventory looks like. Now, today's probably not the best day to be doing this. It's cold, it's wet, it's nasty, it's gloomy. You don't have a bunch of bright, vibrant colors to look at because the sun's not out, but I think we're still gonna make the best of a bad situation. We're gonna see if we can find anything interesting out here, because I am on the hunt for some new cars for the channel. Now, some of these we've seen before, like this Mitsubishi. This is from Santander Consumers, still here. 2023 Outlander Black. Still sitting here, guys. This has been here forever, and it leaves me wondering why some of these cars are still sitting here, why they sit here so long. And I've heard some stories from some people online that are in the finance industry, and that there's a pretty interesting reason for it. If it's true, what I'm hearing is these vehicles will be sold at a loss. If the banks were to sell them off and just let them go, they have to put that loss on their financial report. However, if they still have possession of the vehicle, technically it's an asset to the company instead of a loss, right? Because if they've got a car, let's say this one right here, and they say, okay, this is worth $18,000. That's an asset on their books of $18,000. But if they sell it and they lose $15,000 on the loan, well, instead of being an asset, now it's a loss, and that has to be on the financial statement for investors. Investors don't like losses. It's scandalous. It is absolutely scandalous. I get why they're doing it, but it's scandalous, because if the vehicles are already sitting here, they already lost the loan. They've already lost any of the interest they were going to. It's done. It's over. Sell the cars and move on. But no. They would much rather, on a lot of these vehicles, just hold on to them, and they're going to continue depreciating over time. Vehicles depreciate like rocks, especially the newer ones. The newer they are, the faster the depreciation is hitting them initially. So instead of selling them and taking what they can get out of them while they still have some value to them, they'd rather hold on to them, let them lose thousands of dollars, and then eventually down the road, they're gonna have to sell them, and they're gonna lose even more money. Also, that right now, they can stack up their financial report and make it look like they're actually doing better than they really are. It's scandalous, man. Now, I love this truck right here. This is actually really clean. I have not seen this one before, and we're going to look at it. This is One Main Financial, and this is a 2013. It's an older one, which means it's not going to be worth a whole lot of money. It's also a single cab, not worth a lot of money. I personally like this style of truck, mainly because you don't see them anymore. Everybody's got 4 doors, including me, myself included. My Ram, I've got a 23 Ram 1500 Laramie Limited, and whoa, my kind of people. What? Sorry, I'm dying. I am dying. Oh my God. Okay. that got me. That's hilarious. I can absolutely get down with that, man. Okay. It's got a lot of stickers on it. Let's see what all it says. Oh, it's just a bunch of alien stickers, and there's some stuff on the other side. I think that gay thing was a joke. I'm not gay, but $20 is $20. Yeah, I was okay. All right. Anyway, this not a bad looking old truck. Got some clear coat peel over here. I'm so gay I can't drive straight. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't expect that. We've definitely never seen this one here before. Let's take a look. Hopefully it's got the 5.7, not the 4.7. It's pretty decent. It's worn. She's probably got some serious miles on her. This is one I'd be interested in bidding on. I don't need a truck, but with that said, trucks generally do well, especially here in Oklahoma, Texas, Kansas. You know, the Midwest, it's truck country out here, guys. So trucks typically do pretty well. Repossession from One Main. So One Main, it's kind of an interesting company. I've used them before. They love giving out high interest loans, but I mean, if you need money, you need money. You know what I mean? You do what you got to do. I have used One Main before, so I mean, I get it. But this is one of those deals where they had to put collateral down for the loan. I've never had to do that with One Main, but they are high interest. So they put this truck up as collateral. They borrowed the money. Obviously, they weren't able to pay it back, or they chose not to pay it back. One Main came and took the truck. Now, these can be tricky because there could be something seriously wrong with this truck, all right? And they put it up for collateral knowing that they weren't going to pay it. I'm not saying that's what happened. I'm saying it's a possibility that the truck could have like a bad transmission. And they put it up as collateral to get the money, knowing they weren't ever going to pay the money back because the truck is junk, and they just let it get repoed. Or there's just a possibility they fell on hard financial times. They borrowed money they couldn't pay back, and the truck got taken. It's literally a gamble on these. If it's from a big lender, GM Financial, Santander Consumer Finance, Chrysler Capital, things of that nature, typically those vehicles are going to be newer with lower miles, and those vehicles are probably a much safer bet than something like this with 165,000 miles on the odometer. She didn't want to start, but she did. It runs well. It sounds good. That's a Ram for you. Almost 200,000 miles. She's still going strong. Important window works. Less important window works. I'm assuming this is a big... Whoa. I went to roll up the windows and... Yeah, okay. Hey, she's got some miles on her, guys. It's a very basic truck. I think this is a Bighorn. They usually say somewhere, but this one doesn't. There's nothing in the glove box, no books or anything. You got a tow haul mode, you got a basic stereo. I don't see any four-wheel drive either. No, I mean it's a very, very basic truck. 10 of 2022 at 163,000 miles. It had the oil changed. Is anybody else seeing a problem here? October of 2022, that was over 2 years ago. At 163,000 miles, it was due for an oil change. Well, it's 2 years later, and it's only had 1,000 miles put on it. 1,646 miles to be exact. So this truck hadn't really gone anywhere in 2 years and 2 months. That's what I'm talking about. That's the stuff that scares me. Where's the hood release? You're kidding me. I can't find it. It's a Ram, man. This is my truck. Oh, it's right there. It's kind of hidden. Put this window down. Nice tinted windows. I need to check the tires. It's been... Oh, it says right here, guys. 5.7 Hemi, baby. That's right. See, I was getting ready to pop the hood. If it's got the 4.7, I'm not interested. I don't even think they were using the 4.7 in 2013, to be honest with you. I could be wrong, though. I like this truck. Yeah, she's been parked, guys. This truck's been sitting. Ooh. I mean, the oil doesn't look horrible. And no, I'm not checking the oil level with the truck running, guys. I'm just checking the consistency of the oil. See, when I see sticks and stuff stuck on top of the windshield wiper, it's like this truck hadn't been moving. This truck has not been moving. That is really, really scary, guys. This is very concerning. Engine looks great. No smoke, nothing funny. Let's check the trans fluid. It actually looks very clean. Probably doesn't come out well on camera, especially since there's not much daylight out here, but the dipstick, it looks good. And I'm glad that it still has a dipstick, you know? back in the day, all vehicles came with dipsticks, guys. Tires are trash. There's nothing left. So it's going to need a set of tires. Let's see what the date code is. It's not going to tell us. DOT is some weird number. 8E4A. I have no idea what that means. And this one is a Rhodian all-terrain. Do we have a matching one back here? Nope. Back here is a Goodyear Wrangler. So mismatched tires. That's always nice. And a Primewell. It's okay. And a Wrangler, a Goodyear Wrangler. So not only are the tires mismatched, but they've got this one on this corner and the other matching one on that corner. So this poor truck. Condensation inside the lights. Yeah. This is one I'm going to bid on. If it'll go into gear for me, I'll bid on it. TPMS lights on, traction control lights on, low fuel light is on. We got to check the air conditioning, make sure it goes into gear. Come on. Brakes feel good. Reverse, no backup camera either. Radio works. Backwards, yes. Forward, right into gear, forward. This truck may be all right, guys. It may be all right, just older with some higher mileage. Come on. Trying out the heat first. See if we got any heat. And let's try out those windshield wipers. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this truck's been sitting a while. I just wonder why. Maybe the rear end has gone out on it. Hard to say. So it's running and there's not really any heat yet. Let's try air conditioning. Although on a cool day like today, AC is going to be hard to... Oh, that feels... Woo. Never mind. AC works great. Yeah. AC works great. Signals. Yep. Headlights. Yep. Brights. All right. Good deal. Boy, that... Woo! Good Lord. Turn that off. That AC is killer, man. I like that. And we are starting to get a little bit of heat. So, all my preliminary inspections show that this truck's probably okay. That doesn't guarantee anything. We just have a better shot at getting something decent out of this truck. It could still have a number of problems. It could have an overheating condition, head gasket problems. It could have a rear differential problem, or bearings, drive shaft. I mean, there's a million things. The transmission, just because it goes into gear, goes forward and backwards, doesn't mean it's good. So, I don't know. I'm going to stop the camera, put it on my watch list. We're going to move on to a Z71 Colorado. Next, thank you. Next repo on the list, 2015 Chevy Colorado Z71. I really like the Colorados. I do. This one's from GM Financial. And again, it's a little bit older, but... it's actually a really nice truck. It's got the tow package. You got the 4-pin, the 7-pin. Tires are in good shape. This is something I look for because tires, I know some of you will disagree, but I think most of you will agree with me. Tires tell a story of how the vehicle was cared for. Okay, Yokohama Geolandar ATs. Those are really good tires, guys. They're not cheap either. And guess what? Front matches the back. Let's move along to the other side and see if it has a matching set. Yokohama Geolandar, yes. So it has a matching set of tires. That tells me something. It doesn't tell me everything, but it tells me something. If I see that somebody spent the money on a nice set of tires, or even pairs, I'm fine with pairs on the back, a pair on the front. As long as I see that someone was taking care of the tires, they were probably taking care of other things as well. So this one could be decent. Oh, they even got tools in here. That's a shame. Somebody they got their tool set repossessed with their truck. That's awful. I hate seeing stuff like that. At least it doesn't look like there's a whole lot of stuff in the truck other than those tools. A little bit of tearing on the seat there, but not too bad. Be curious to see what the miles are on this. I'll bet she's over 100,000 or maybe right around 100,000 would be my guess. Let's take a closer look at the driver's side. This will tell us more of a story, I think. Try not to hit the car next to us. They park these things so close together. It can be very difficult sometimes. Let's see what the mileage says. It doesn't say anything. It just popped up and then it went away. Let's close the door, open it again. There we go. What's the mileage say? Tell me. 114, 943. So I was right. A little bit over 100,000 miles. Actually looks pretty good, especially the bolsters look to be in really good shape. That's impressive for over 100,000 miles, if I'm being completely honest. Nice little touchscreen. I like this. I like this a lot. Let's pop the hood. I don't know what these trucks are working with these days. I'm assuming these were like 5 cylinders. Same thing that came in the Hummer H3. Oh, is it a 3.6 like the ones in the Impalas? No way. I don't see the sticker. Or maybe it used to be right here. Is this the 3.6 that they had in the Chevy Impala? What is this? That's definitely aftermarket. Is that an alarm? It says Icon Technologies, this side down. What is that? I'm at a loss. I have no idea. Huh, okay. I didn't know they had these in here. I mean, I like the 3.6s. They're good motors, man. They're torquey, fuel efficient. Oh my gosh. I can't even fit in this truck. Oh, good Lord. Scoot that seat back some. There we go. All right, so a couple things I'm going to take notice of. Someone had a Fast Pass car wash sticker, so they could go and just get it washed whenever they wanted. Next, they were having it serviced at the dealer, I told you guys. And they just got the oil changed. Oh man, 11/25 of 2024. Guys, this is December 9th. They just took it to the dealer for an oil change and got it repossessed. Oh, that's horrible. Let's put the key in. I assume it runs. I'm sure it does. Dealer serviced, huh? That's nice. Yeah, fires right up. Of course it does. I didn't have any doubts about this one, guys. 10-year-old truck, 114,000 miles, not bad. Started right up, first try. No warning lights on the dash. Oh, this is a good truck. Like, this is a good truck. I know some of you will say it's not a truck, but you got the books in the glove box, you got the nice touch screen, you got no warning lights. Important window works great. It was a smoker's car. You got some damage here. Yeah, it's definitely a smoker's car. However, it doesn't smell like a smoker's car, so that's nice. They didn't smoke heavily in it. That's good. Less important window works, and then, of course, the least important windows. Let's check back here. Yep. Okay, all the windows work like they're supposed to. I'm going to try out the air conditioning. Crank her down to low. Recirculate, turn it on. I have no doubt the AC works in this as well. It's a nice truck. Ooh, is that a misfire? Hold up. What was that? Let me just give it a little rev. She's all right. Oh, hold on. It's not revving very well. AC is ice cold. We can turn that off. It doesn't rev well. See, that's me pushing on the accelerator. Hold on, there it goes. No. It bogs. Interesting. It's got gas, plenty of gas. I don't know. Gears, yes. Backup camera, forward, yeah. The throttle seems very laggy. Very, very laggy. I'm looking for any smoke coming out of the tailpipe. Oh yeah. There it is. I don't know if you can see it in the mirror there. I'm a little worried about this one, guys. Check the consistency of the oil here real quick. So it's very laggy. It is a little chilly today, so I mean, I'm not totally surprised that it's smoking a little from condensation. My concern is maybe it's a head gasket, because when I rev it up, number one, it's very laggy. But it's out of coolant too. There's another sign, all right? There's another warning sign, it's out of coolant. So low coolant, very laggy throttle response, smoke coming out of the exhaust, especially when you rev it. But the next big concern of mine is when I rev it, I hear gurgling in the cooling system heavily under the dash, like from the heater core. These are all signs pointing to a potential head gasket problem. The dipstick looks good. Oil consistency looks fine. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about this one. This one's got me a little concerned, guys. Let me give it another rev. Just see how... Oh my gosh. Is there an adjustment on this steering? Oh, the steering is all the way up. I guess it's just such a small truck. Oh, Winston cigarettes. If they're smoking Winstons, they're probably an older person. Give her another little rev. It's just so laggy. It seems like it's way down on power. That's me really hitting the gas. Boy, she's smoking too. Let's turn on the heat. Let's see if we've got any heat coming out. I heard the air compressor come on. We could turn the compressor off. We don't need that. I just want to, yeah, we've got heat. It's got heat. All right, you know, maybe it's okay. Maybe it's okay. I'm going to start it up one more time to see how it acts. Sounds fine. Yeah, it just seems real laggy. That could just be the way this thing is tuned, though. All right, so Chevy Colorado Z71. I like this one, guys. It's a little bit older. Probably still go for a little bit of money, but this is another repo I don't mind putting on the list. Next, a repossessed Nissan Versa. Oh boy, no, I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding, guys. I wouldn't do that to you. A Honda Fit. We've seen this one here before. Again, you're gonna see several cars that you've already seen here before, guys. So we're just gonna skip those. And how about this one, Chrysler Capital? No, we've seen this one. This is a new one, isn't it? Yeah, 2023 Dodge Charger SXT. It's got like no miles. We've seen that. This is a Denali right here. We've already seen this one as well. Still here. You see what I'm talking about there, guys? They're holding on to a lot of these. They're padding their pocketbooks. You know what I mean? Flagship credit impounds. 21 Chevy Trax. We've seen this before too. This one is new. A Hyundai Elantra. I think you guys are about burned out on Hyundais. If I'm being completely honest, so am I. One Main Financial. This one just got here maybe 2 weeks ago. It's actually a pretty nice looking Elantra as far as Hyundai. Oh my gosh. There's a ZL1 and I missed it? I didn't even see it. Okay, now let's look at a Lincoln MKZ. Oh man. Bridgecrest Acceptance 2016 MKZ. I am going to look at the MKZ, and then I promise you we're going to skip the Honda Fit. Okay, we're going to go straight to the ZL1. I didn't even know that was there. Maybe that should be my thumbnail. So an MKZ, huh? All right, 2016. Let's take a walk around it. It's got bags in it, so it's got somebody's stuff in it. I actually really like these cars. I think they're pretty slick. 2-liter Ford EcoBoost. It's got good tires. Do they match? I can't even tell. Bronze. I don't even know. This is a Nexon, so no, they don't match. A little bit of damage to the bumper. Nothing crazy, especially for an older car. I promise you she's got like 150, 180,000 miles on her. I haven't even looked inside yet. That's just my initial impression. Ooh, boy. Well, you know, it's not that bad. Mileage? 115, 446. It just looks so much rougher. It looks so rough. And look in the door. I mean, this and in here too. Look at this. Oh, the car, it's just so rough. This has had a hard life for sure. She's had a hard life, guys. Smoker's car, we'll find out. Surprisingly, it doesn't smell like smoke. Oh, this can't be right. This says October 19th of 2023 at 3,555 miles. It's due for an oil change. 3,555 miles in 2023. I think somebody got something wrong there. Somebody liked to have their pistol within easy reach right there, right? Their pew pew. Oh yeah. Will I get demonetized for saying that? I don't know. Ooh, fired up, started running a little rough, but check engine light came on immediately. What kind of music they listening to? All right, Rock 100.5 The Cat. That's a good station, guys. I listen to that myself. I'd love to turn this down so I don't get demonetized, but I'll be on. Oh, you just swipe. Oh, that's pretty cool. It's kind of like the Cadillac's, what do they call it? Their on-cue or Cadillac Q user interface, something like that. QUE or CUE, Cadillac user interface. We could turn this up and look how it's. I like that. I like it. Let's turn all that off for now. I don't think I'm super interested in this one, guys. I really don't. Let's see if it's got gears, backup camera, backwards. Yep. I know. Forwards. We'll just go a little bit forward. Yep. And park. Obviously, climate control works. Does the air conditioning work? It's got heated seats, which is nice. Let's turn on the... oh, that's the radio. I want to turn on the... How do you work the max AC? Can we... How do you get climate? There it is. There we go. So air conditioning is on. Now we got to check the windows. I had to pull this seat back some too. It's like squashing me here. Steering feels and sounds good. I don't think air conditioning is functioning at all. Important window does work. Less important window works. What do we got in here? Oh, little chargers and cup holders, I assume. Ew. Ew, gross. Let's close all that back up. Eagle 20s. It is a smoker's car. How about that? All right, well, yeah. Hold on. Air conditioning. Some of these cars, the AC takes forever to kick in. It's working. It's absolutely working, so we can turn that off. I mean, it sounds good. Rev's nice. You can hear the little turbo. Sounds good. I'm going to shut her down. We already popped the hood. Go ahead and take a look under the hood real quick. This car is not going to be for me, guys, but maybe it's for you. Who knows? If somebody's interested in it, well... Uh-oh. Come on. Listen, I don't have time for games here, all right? It seems like it's stuck. Okay, it's stuck. I'm not gonna mess with it, but anyway, hey, repossession from Bridgecrest Acceptance. There's the stock number right there. If it's something you're interested in, bid away, man. This is one I'm gonna pass on. Now for the star of the show, Sam Crack's ZL1 ended up at Copart in Oklahoma City. I'm kidding, but I think his does look kind of like this, right? This is pretty slick, guys. I'm not gonna lie, I'm really liking this. A 2023. Oh, it's gonna go for money. Yeah, that's gonna go for money, guys. Santander Consumer Finance. Oh my goodness. This just got here, what, 11/22 of 24. What a shame. What a shame. You know, I love, and I know not all of you agree with him, but I love my Plaid, all right, my Tesla, my electric Plaid. I absolutely love it. It dominates the streets, guys. Like, there's really nothing on the road that's going to be able to keep up with that car. And I know there's people that hate the Teslas, and I get it. That's fine. What I'm trying to say is, as much as I love the Tesla, as fast and crazy as that car is, I still have a passion for these gasoline vehicles, guys. There's just nothing like the sounds, supercharger whine, the transmission boom, 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 shifting through the gears. And not everything has to be the fastest car in existence to still be fun, man. I love my gas cars. That's what I was trying to say, is that as much as I love the EVs, I also will always have a passion and a serious love for these wild, wicked gasoline cars, man. This thing is slick. 21,000 miles on the odometer, and it looks pretty rough for 21,000 miles and only being a year old. The Alcantara is filthy. There's stuff spilled all over it. You get the nice ZL1 badges right there, the Recaro seats, heavily bolstered, red seat belts, the flat bottom steering wheel with Alcantara, and look how nasty. That Alcantara is so disgusting, it almost doesn't even look like Alcantara anymore, guys. It looks like leather. This poor car. This thing's been abused, absolutely. I noticed immediately the OBD port is dangling. The floor mats appear to be missing. What do you think the chances are that somebody put a tune on this and voided the warranty? As much as I like this car, the tires look like they're in good shape. Continental on the front. What do we got on the back? I promise you the backs have been replaced. No, Continental's on the back, but look how scuffed up they are. I mean, this thing's just been doing burnouts and burnouts. Oh yeah. It's a slick looking car, but this one kind of worries me. Before I would do anything on this car, I'd have to call my local Chevy dealership, and I'd have to have them run this VIN and find out if it's still under warranty. And even then, even if it's still under warranty, I would be very concerned that somebody put a tune on this, and that even though it shows it have a warranty, that the warranty would be voided because of that tune. Performance Build Center, Bowling Green, Kentucky, assembled by Ben Walden. Well, Ben, I hope you see this car and you see this video, because you built this son of a gun right here, at least the engine. Coolant looks good, although typically, this is interesting, the coolant on these GMs, they're usually filled all the way to the brim. This one is fairly low. Then you notice underneath it, there's another coolant reservoir. You see the black line? That's where it should be. It's also very low on coolant there. So it's low on supercharger coolant, and I think it's low on engine coolant as well. That's not good. That's not good at all. Oil, it's got good looking oil. So somebody must have been keeping up with it. Get in there. There we go. Yeah, you know we're going to try to fire this thing up. Uh-oh. What is going on here? We got a different color hood. How did I not notice that to begin with? We got a blue hood that's black on top. Has this been wrecked? Obviously, original color of the car was silver. Strut towers look good. We still have the factory seam seal. The core support looks good. Fender aprons look good. Same thing on this side. We have all the factory seam seal. Everything looks good over here. All the nuts and bolts for the fenders, they all look factory. Still have the same paint on them. We don't have any overspray on things like this or things like this. Looks like we have all of our clips and bolts holding all of these pieces together. It's another sign, but it's got a blue hood. There's something very strange about it. I promise you that did not come factory like that, guys. Do we have any damage up here? What is this? That's not to this car. Oh, yep, cracked. Yeah, and scuffed and scraped. There's a little bit of damage to the front. Lines look good from the bumper to the fender. We have our fender liners installed. That's also good. And the lines look good on this side. Yeah, I don't know. Something must have happened to the hood, because everything else matches up great, guys. All the other body lines look really good on this, so not too concerned. Now we're going to get in and see if we can't start this thing up, see what it sounds like. Oh, golly. All right, here we go. You ready? Oh. No. Hold up. No. Yeah. Did someone take the key? Are you serious? Hold on. They got the damn seat so far up. Come on. No, shouldn't be digging around and stuff like this, guys. Honestly, there's been needles and all kinds of stuff in these cars, man. What about in here? There's a wheel lock key, screwdriver, no key, no key. So I think it must have had a key because it's got the band around the windshield. It's got this, what is this? The zip tie. It's got the zip tie around the steering wheel. They only put those there when they got a key. There'd be no reason to put this on the steering wheel if the car didn't have a key, right? So leaves me thinking that there was a key and now there's not a key. So somebody must have snatched the key. Is there a key in there? Key in there? No? Yeah, I think there was a key to this, guys. I do. Well, that's unfortunate. Ooh, what's in here? A couple of floor mats, some rusty tools. No key though, huh? No. All right, and if somebody can help me out with this real quick. What is this? I mean, I know it's a camera. There's a big old camera on the back of this. I find that kind of interesting. Is that the backup camera? Wait, that's huge. That's a big camera, guys. That's a shame. So I got all excited about this for absolutely nothing. With that, I'm gonna get out of here, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch my video. If you enjoyed it, hit the thumbs up button and let me know. Consider subscribing to the channel if you're not already subscribed. And until next time, stay safe out there, everybody. I look forward to seeing you all again very soon in the next one.